Looks like we are live, and I don't know, it's been a while since we've tested this system. You see, I had become a pro at using all this technology back in 2020 and the next 2 years after that. But it's been a while and we don't use it as much. I hope you can see me. I hope you can hear me. We are doing this broadcast across all of our social handles, minus Instagram. Insta guys, you will have to wait, or you'll have to catch up on YouTube or LinkedIn. Well, type in a hello in the comments section and tell me, where are you logging in from? Are you logging in from YouTube or LinkedIn or Facebook? This is Simerjeet Singh, live from Jalandhar, Punjab today. It is a foggy, cold day, probably the coldest it's been in a while. Oh, we have our first viewer. First hello is coming from Rakesh Sharma. I hope it's not the Rakesh Sharma from space. Hi Rakesh, hi Dev, and more people joining in from YouTube. And I am not sure. Anybody from LinkedIn here? Type in a hello. Hey Mary from Ireland, how are you? And these are all folks from YouTube, which is great. But if somebody is joining from LinkedIn and Facebook, drop a hello, please. Okay, as I said earlier, bear with me today. We are testing the system and we plan to do more live interactions with all of you wonderful people in different parts of the world. And I wish you all a happy new year. And I hope you're well. I'm doing okay. I'm doing great. Dileep Solanki, we met in Jodhpur TEDx talk. That is right. And Dileep is joining in from Facebook. So I know Facebook and YouTube are working fine. I don't know if LinkedIn is working well yet or not. So Jayant, would you mind just going to LinkedIn and see if the feed is okay? Success Mantra with Swati Mishra, SM2 Square. SM Square. Hello, Swati. That's a catchy name there. So was that a thumbs up for LinkedIn? Yeah, okay. Thumbs up for LinkedIn. So probably LinkedIn folks, I might not be able to see your comments. So yeah, bear with us. Aprendio, and that is Alejandra from Santiago, Chile. Hi, how are you? Good to see you too, guys. And it's probably the coldest day of the winter here in Punjab, in North India. A lot of fog, a lot of flight cancellations. Thankfully, I'm not traveling today. I am traveling tomorrow, but it'll be a brighter day tomorrow. So let's go with that. But today, did you probably saw that incident? Give me a thumbs up if you saw that incident of that person getting really agitated and attacking the co-pilot of Indigo Airlines. You should not be doing things like that. And 10 minutes later, when this guy was being escorted by the security, he's probably going to be on the no-flyers list, right? And so 10 minutes later, he was apologizing to the co-pilot with folded hands. Sir, galti ho gayi, galti. And the co-pilot was saying, nothing doing, I'm not going to forgive you. So yeah, give me a thumbs up if you've seen that viral video today of the crazy guy. Hi Vishal, the crazy guy who lost his temper. Silly things. I don't know who said this, but it's a wonderful quote. Don't do temporary damage, or don't do permanent damage to your life just because you were temporarily upset. I really love it. Don't do permanent damage to your life just because you were temporarily upset. We are upset temporarily, but don't do something stupid like that so you do permanent damage to yourself. There is no agenda today for this live. It's just to say hi, hello. Here we'll take a few questions from you towards the end. It's to wish you a happy new year, happy Lohri, Pongal, Makar Sankranti, all the festivals in between. And to give you a few updates from our end, to take a few questions towards the end, and in general to just check on all you wonderful people, see how you're doing. Kamar Khan from Pakistan and Ankita and others have seen that video, and great. We have Aradhana Sreshta from Nepal. It's a pleasure to have you here, Aradhana. Mulchand from Pakistan, and I love this. This is the power of the internet. ChatGPT will take over inspirational coach's job, won't it? I don't think so. You see, you need somebody to give a voice to those ideas that ChatGPT can generate. You need somebody who can correlate it with day-to-day life experiences. You need somebody who can listen to you. ChatGPT at the moment, maybe a good listener. Most human beings are not very good listeners. So I don't know about that, my friend. Maybe ChatGPT takes over my job in 5 years' time. I'll be a farmer. I'll go back to my roots. I'll do organic farming. That should be fun. All right. Thanks for that. Little detour there in this live. 𝗦𝗂𝗃𝗀𝗃 𝗬𝗏𝗃 Bikramjeet Singh ji, 𝗨𝗏𝗃𝗃 Hope you're well. Bodoland, Assam. What is my opinion about AI? AI is exciting and threatening at the same time. Hi, Jasmine. I remember we were having this conversation about AI some time back, and it's interesting. I think it was just yesterday that the head of the IMF said that it could disrupt a lot of jobs. I mean, a lot of people have been saying that there could be a lot of AI-related disruptions, but don't be afraid. You know what the newspapers do? They just pick part of the headline. They don't show you the entire thing. So what the headline went, a lot of jobs could disappear. But the complete headline also said, and if you learn how to use AI, you could really upgrade yourself and you could do a lot of things. So AI is interesting, learn how to use it. It's one of those new skills that's around. And just like, hi Ria from Jaipur, and just like you learned how to use computers and things like that. I remember back in the day, give me a thumbs up if you can remember this. I was in grade 6th in St. Francis School, Batala, my hometown, when we were first introduced to the computer and the MS-DOS or BASIC, the language. And the computer room was like a special place, right? And it was air conditioned and you had to take your shoes off. And it was like a wow moment for me. I was like, I don't know what this thing's gonna do, but I love technology. I've always been, I would say, with humility, ahead of the curve as far as technological adoptions go than my peers. I mean, I was in the hotel industry for several years, not directly related to technology, but I always had a huge curiosity, desire to know how this thing functions. And I think if you all have that, if you experiment with technology, a lot of things will, you will stay ahead of the curve as well. So that's my opinion. Anyway, why don't you guys type in your questions as we move forward with this interaction today? And I have a few announcements to make in the meanwhile. I can take you guys can type in your questions as well, and I'll pick up the best ones. The first announcement is regarding the YouTube channel. As you might have seen, as you might have observed, that we are not publishing a lot of videos. Now, that's a deliberate choice we made back in 2023. We wanted to finish a lot of the videos we had shot earlier. We wanted to release them. We wanted to go slow. We wanted to do a lot of other things that we were not getting the time to do. And we're back again, not with the same velocity and ferocity as before, but you will see at least one video in 2 weeks. So make sure you have those subscribe buttons, of course, and the alerts, the notification alerts. You'll get a mix of student-related content and corporate-related content, but I tell you what, don't rely on the YouTube algorithms. Just go back to the channel and explore it, because the algorithms will not always present to you what you really need to hear at that point of time. We have a lot of poetry in Hindi, English, and Punjabi. We've got a lot of stories out there, a lot of podcast conversations with some leading experts across the world, a lot of live interactions such as this one, management stories, a lot of youth-oriented stuff, a whole variety of stuff. In fact, somebody suggested to me some time back, you should have multiple channels, but I am against the idea of having multiple channels. So because I believe you should do some hard work as well, right? So just go to the channel and explore, and you will see a lot of different things. So yeah, back to 2 videos a month. I remember the day, and I think kudos to Team SJS as well. Let's see if this is this is the applause sound. Applause for the team as well. There was a period of time when we released 1 video per day, 1 video a day, and this is going back to 2020 during the COVID lockdown times, and we did that for months together. So yeah, go back and explore. There's a wealth of wisdom out there. People keep asking us, when are we going to launch online courses? And I would love to hear from you. Drop us an email or let us know in the comment section if there is a online course that you would like to enroll in. What would you like the subject to be? So I would love to hear your feedback. If we were to create a course, what would you like the subject to be? So those were the couple of updates. Let's take a quick look at the comment section. Radha is joined. Hi, Radha. Nanda Sehmi Kalsi, ma'am, you are welcome. And Ankita, a grade 12th student. I love the variety of the viewership here, different nationalities. Should I choose motivational speaker as a job because this job will disappear because of AI? I don't know. I should be more worried than you are. You haven't even started yet. I've invested 16 years, so I should be more worried. So it's okay. Go with the flow, you know. You don't have to stress too much on this. Banashri Ghosh, you're welcome from West Bengal. And Tarveen, ma'am, is Tarveen Kaur, you are here. So yeah, yippee. All right, cool. Shubhankar Shakya, an aspiring keynote speaker. Welcome, Shubhankar. Great. Questions? We don't see any questions yet, so I will proceed with my agenda for the day. I want to introduce you to the 5 enemies that can do a lot of damage to your plans. 5 enemies which can derail you and be very, very dangerous to whatever that it is that you want to do in your life. Number 1, enemy number 1. And I think it was 𝗏 who said, know thy enemy. Okay, it's important to know your enemies so that you can better deal with them. Number 1, enemy number 1, self-doubt. Self-doubt. Don't we all experience self-doubt at some stage or the other? Even the very best among us, right? Give me a thumbs up in the comment section if you can relate with that. Enemy number 1 of your brilliance, of your excellence is self-doubt. Am I good enough? So you need to conquer the fight with this enemy. You need to win this fight because self-doubt will always keep you in the preparation mode. You will not launch anything. You will not execute on the wonderful ideas that you have. So please understand. Enemy number 1, self-doubt. Okay, make it your priority to figure out ways how you can deal with this. Nagging inner voice which tells you that you can't do this or you're not good enough. Okay, so 5 enemies I wanted to introduce. I wanted to tell you these are the 5 enemies that can really derail your progress. Number 1, self-doubt. Number 2, procrastination. I think it was Rabindranath Tagore who said, spring has passed and summer has gone and winter is here. And I have spent my days stringing and unstringing my instrument. I have spent my days stringing and unstringing my instrument. These are interconnected. You see, self-doubt and procrastination are interconnected. When you doubt yourself, your ability to make something happen, you procrastinate. Things that you're usually unsure about, you delay them, you procrastinate them. Enemy number 2 is procrastination. Loads of wonderful ideas, projects, things that you and I want to do, but we postpone endlessly. So that's something we need to conquer. Enemy number 3, boredom. Boredom, and we really underestimate. We say, oh, boredom is part of human condition, etc., etc. But I will say boredom is very dangerous, even more dangerous than things like negative behavior or pessimism, because when you are bored, you still have the same energy. You're energetic, right? But the energy is not finding the right outlet. A lot of people self-sabotage when they are bored, okay? So get really well acquainted with enemy number 3, which is boredom. If you're bored, find ways to reinvigorate, reignite your spark. I don't know what it could be. Could be joining some new learning classes. Could be traveling to a new location, reading a new book, finding a new hobby. But you need to conquer this enemy, which is called boredom. Because you know who is using this enemy against you? Social media corporations all across the world, or digital distractions. They love people who are bored because that's when you're going to pick up your phone and mindlessly scroll through reel after reel after reel, or shorts after shorts after shorts. Nothing wrong with reels or shorts. I mean, it's thanks to technology like that, but you have to take charge. And if you are bored, that's a very dangerous place to be in, because if you don't take care of it, you will self-sabotage, my friends. Okay, so enemy number 1 was self-doubt. Number 2, procrastination. Number 3, boredom. And you have to type in all these, huh? Once I'm done introducing all the 5 enemies of human excellence, you have to type them in the comment section so I know you're with me, that you were listening. Enemy number 4, resistance to change. We've had a lot of conversations about AI and new technologies, etc., etc. And we need to embrace change. We need to be very quick at experimenting with new technologies, with what's out there, with what's changing in the world. Resistance is very, very dangerous because you will lose valuable time and energy. The same time and energy you can invest in learning those new technologies. So resistance to change is also connected with procrastination, which was your enemy number 2. You only procrastinate things which make you uncomfortable. Change makes everybody uncomfortable. If something involves change or conflict, we usually postpone it, okay? So let's do a quick recap. Enemy number 1, self-doubt, procrastination, boredom, resistance to change, and number 5 is poor well-being. If you are not in peak physical, emotional, and spiritual state of mind, that again will undermine a lot of your plans. A lot of things that you want to do, you will not be able to accomplish them if your physical health is not in good shape, if your emotional health is not in good shape. And please consider please consider emotional as important as physical. Please consider mental well-being as important. And if you're feeling empty, that again is a very, very dangerous place to be in. It's like bankruptcy. It's like moral, spiritual bankruptcy. You don't want to be there. You want to look after your body, your physical vitality, your emotional, mental well-being, and have a spiritual connection with divine forces or the universe or whatever name you call it, some higher connection that refuels you. So these were the 5 enemies. I give you a few ways to counter them. Very, very simple. Give yourself reasons to believe in yourself. Okay? Every time you give a reason to yourself to doubt yourself, replace it with a reason why you should believe in yourself. Replay your good moments, your achievements, your victories, when you came out triumphant and victorious. Replay those moments in your mind and, meet that person once again who emerged victorious from all the challenges of his or her life. And that person resides in your memory. We are usually connecting back with all the negative things that have happened. We don't connect back with when we emerged victorious. So replay those moments. Remind yourself why you are good enough, why you are capable of doing what needs to be done. Okay, so you have to do the inner work. That's what is really, really important. Embrace change. Curiosity will help you embrace change. Curiosity will help you conquer boredom. Many of the negative forces that I spoke about. Curiosity, that childlike desire to explore the world, to see what's out there, right? It's my curiosity that brought me here on this live stream today. I just wanted to check how everybody's doing, what you're doing, etc., etc. And prioritize your well-being. That's probably my last message of the day. Prioritize your physical, mental, emotional well-being. Look after yourself. You are your most precious asset, okay? With all the plans, all the ideas that come to you, whether in your own head or through ChatGPT or artificial intelligence, you are the one who will make them happen. And you know what? The biggest distance on planet Earth is not between the North Pole or the South Pole. The biggest distance to conquer on this human existence is between an aha moment and a tada moment. An aha moment and a tada moment. An aha moment is when you have an insight. Oh, I can do that. A tada moment is when you've actually done it and you're presenting it to the world. Tada, here you go, I've done it. And the gap between those two moments can be very, very big for a lot of people. We come up with these great insights, these ideas, especially in January. It's New Year. It's just gone by. Gym memberships will go up and so many other things will happen, right? And therefore, you need to put your ideas into practice. So time for a little test now. I want to hear from you what the 5 enemy, 5, this is 4, but what the 5 enemies are that we should all be careful of, right? The 5 that I listed. Let's hear it from you. Hi, Saran. Happy birthday. I believe it was your birthday yesterday or today. I'm not too sure, but Saran Brul from the UK, my friends. Self-doubt, procrastination, boredom, resistance to change, poor well-being. Excellent. Wow. Thank you. You've captured them all. Namaskar, Amrita Nayak ji. Pleasure to have you here. Shweta, again, has captured all the 5. And Nanda ji is also. That is great. I have some very good online followers here. I love that. I love the attention to detail. Soprano also. Fantastic. I do remember the day, Saran, the grey weather in the UK, and I hope you and Ajay are brightening it up with your smiles and your positive energy. Excellent. 18 minutes, longer than I expected, but it's been a good interaction. Did we hear from anyone on LinkedIn, or are we live on LinkedIn, or did we? Yeah, okay, good. LinkedIn guys, I do apologize. Due to some technical error, we cannot see your comments, but I am pretty confident that you are as engaged in this conversation as the others on this live stream. 𝗦𝗶𝗵𝗵𝗀𝗶 again has been able to capture the 5 takeaways. Now the 5 enemies, the 5 pitfalls you need to avoid. Nirupama, fantastic. Good. Time for questions. And then I'll say bye-bye for the day, and I'll see you next month. I'd love to take a few questions, or compliments are also welcome. Overthinking. All right, let's take this one. Overthinking. Let's speak about overthinking for a while. What I do, I tend to overthink as well at times. You have to break the pattern somewhere, Saksham. You have to break the pattern, you know. If it's the same physical space which is bringing that thought in your mind again and again, go somewhere different. Spend a couple of hours somewhere. Go for a walk. Go to the gym. Go for a coffee, etc. And perhaps that will disrupt that thought pattern. So what you need to do to stop overthinking is to disrupt the pattern of thoughts, because there is an algorithm in the mind as well. You know, one thought is leading to another, and then another, and then another, right? Somehow they're all connecting. So you got to move in as your own coach, as someone who's taken charge of his or her mental well-being, and disrupt the thought patterns somewhere. Inject something new that disrupts the pattern, right? Go for a workout, go for a run, listen to some music, cook something, just break the pattern, okay? I'll keep it short and simple. That's my way of dealing with overthinking. Thank you, Radna, for capturing the main points. Questions. Thank you, Pinky Ji, for your compliments. How to join a longer session. We don't have a longer online session yet, but we will, and we'll keep you posted. Shazia Michael says, first time she's here, and she really liked it. Thank you. God bless you too. Procrastination in studies and focus in studies. I think it's all about how badly do you want to achieve what you want to achieve. Stay away from the distractions. Some of them are so enticing and so good that you won't be able to resist them. So use the airplane mode on your phone, and just shut down those options. Just shut down the options which distract you. You really have to manage this time and space. Shubhankar has been asking this question. How did I cope with change of public speaking after COVID-19? Oh, after was easy, Shubhankar. It was during the COVID-19 pandemic which was difficult, doing virtual keynotes and things like that. Being with an audience, there's so much energy, you know, because I can't listen to you guys. I can just read your comments. But when I'm there in a room and I can see the exchange of energy happening, that's a magical place to be in. So after COVID-19, I was like, wow, I'm so happy things are back to normal. Okay. How do I improve my communication skills? Ramya, plenty of videos out there. Jayant, would you mind sharing a few? Sat Sri Akal, Gurdeep Singh Ji. How to maintain a routine consistently? That is something I personally struggle with as well, Soumya. And my answer to that is we are human beings, not human doings. And beings fluctuate, you know. So a lot of people think the graph for success, for most people, looks like a straight line. Actually, it's more like up, down, right? And that's okay. That's part of the human experience. As long as you're able to do majority of the time, I wouldn't obsess about it, right? You're not a robot. Don't turn into one. Okay, any more questions? Hi, Meenakshi. Thank you. Thank you for your compliments. राधे राधे, राधे राधे, नमस्कार आपको भी. जय श्री कृष्ण, जय श्री राम. वाहिगुरू जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरू जी की फतेह. जो बोले सो निहाल, सत श्री अकाल. Everybody's welcome. Stephen Joseph Wingle, good advice and great knowledge. Thank you, sir. Could you tell us where you're joining this live broadcast from? Can we have a short session on procrastination, asks Aradhana, and we have a lot of videos on that subject, Aradhana. My team will share those with you. Winning mindset, we have a 60-minute long video on that. And that's what I'm saying. There's a wealth of videos available free of cost on YouTube. These are not courses I'm talking about. These are videos we've created earlier, and we put in a lot of effort. Somehow the YouTube algorithms have not supported the channel in a way that they usually do because we have a lot of mixed content. So yeah, just go to the channel, search, you'll find a lot of valuable information already available there. Okay. Excellent. Pradeep Sharma ji, how are you, brother? I hope you're well. Mary says, I love your live, Simerjeet. Delighted I caught this one. It is, wonderful divine timing, my friend. Glad you're here online. I hope you're well. You and your family are well in Ireland. And thank you for the joy and light and love that you bring to the world. Can I suggest something to 𝗨𝗏𝗵𝗀𝗃𝗲, who, for her son, he's a big fan. Oh, wow, I have a fan who's 12 years old. Woohoo, I love that. There's a lot of these youngsters, young students in school who watch these poetry readings that we put online. I'm preparing for their poetry recitals at school, etc. And I'm so happy. It was never intentional. I never thought that this would be a segment that will follow me, but I have 10 and 11 years old who follow my poetry readings. I love that. Great. Praveen Kumar ji says, love your background and studio camera setup. Thank you very much, sir. We really appreciate it. This was the positive side effect of the COVID-19 pandemic and the process of continuous improvement. Okay, great. Aman Singh Rathore says, always being negative, how do I correct it? It's a deep process, Aman, moving away from negativity. You have to first check your beliefs. I think it all begins with the beliefs. Do you have positive beliefs about yourself, about people around you, about life in general? So you have to check, because beliefs are like the operating system. If we have a negative operating system, the results will always be negative. So some people have a belief, oh, my life is worthless, things never work out for me, etc., etc. You need to counter that. You need to challenge that assumption. Really, things never work out for me? Isn't that like an exaggeration? Most of the times things do work out for me. Here and there things go wrong, and that's okay. That's everybody's story. So yeah, just check your belief system, and maybe through meditation, through affirmations, you can install better beliefs. Nishant from Sri Ganganagar. Sri Ganganagar walo ka khas welcome. Najitra Chaudhary and Raj Pandey, others who are here. Alejandra says, billions of thanks for your generosity. Thank you, dear. And we thank you for your constant support on social media. I really appreciate you sharing the videos on LinkedIn and other places. Okay, my friends, time to say bye-bye for now. 28 minutes, almost 30 minutes on this live. I hope you gained something. Give me a thumbs up if you gained something from this live stream. Please. You're welcome, my friends. You are welcome. Thank you. Thank you for all the love and affection. Soumya, Aman Singh, Santosh Yadav, everybody. Okay, I will catch you next month. Till then, explore the YouTube channel, explore the previous videos. We will keep sharing them with you and make 2024 the year that you really roar and you soar in 24. That's my prayer for all of you wonderful people out there. Look after yourself. Take care. Bye-bye.